champion, and his vehicle of choice is the lawnmower. So how you could win a race this way, I can't imagine. Brian Radham, this has been your passion. Listen to the applause of the crowd. Your passion since when?
Well, it all started in 1945 when my father opened the first DIY shop in Southport, and he repaired lawnmowers, and we ended up with a big pile of scrap iron in the back, which should have all been thrown away. But because it was British engineering, it was the best in the world, and instead of throwing them away, we started restoring them.
I presume you didn't race anything like this?
Not quite like this, a little bit more power with them.
Bit of sit-on?
Yeah.
And what is this one that I've actually just used?
This is a Qualcast Panther. It's 1955, and it was owned by Gene Alexander, who's famous for Coronation Street.
I say, wow, a Stars lawnmower. You've got such a wonderful collection here. Out of how many?
It's about 400.
400. Now this is a fine-looking machine. What does it say down here?
This is the Ransom's new automaton, and it was the next generation after they were invented. Edwin Beard Buddin invented them in 1830, and he worked in a cotton mill, and the cotton mill owner asked him to make a machine to cut all the tufts and the bobbly bits off the cloth, because they'd got an order for guardsmen's uniforms. And what he'd invented was the cutting cylinder, and it's never changed to this day. They make a lovely noise, and they bring a smile to your face when you cut the grass.
Oh yes. And what do they cost?
They can cost from anything from a few pounds to a few £1,000s. Some of them are extremely rare now.
What year would this be?
This is quite modern. It's from the late 50s, 1960, and it was a special edition model made for an exhibition. It's all made out of chrome.
Oh, so this didn't go into general use then?
This was designed specifically for a bowling green. It would give an absolute perfect finish, and it was one of Green's more modern machines.
Why do lawnmowers mean so much to you?
Well, these machines are so nice, they give a beautiful finish, and with us losing nearly all our British lawnmower manufacturing, and lawnmowers are a very British thing, lots of people when they go out to buy a new lawnmower, they'll come home with a grass cutter without realising it, and we're losing all our lawns as well.
Would I be right in thinking that this would be your favourite?
It's one of my favourites, but probably my favourite is a Wilkinson sword, which is this one here.
Oh, this sharp looking item? That's sleek, isn't it? Well, what's the secret of this one, then?
The secret of this one is Wilkinson sword, like the idea of this. It was a Norwegian company called Flexa Lawnmowers, and they made a cutting principle that was just slightly different to Edwin Buddin's, and the blade hits the bottom blade at a different angle, and you never need to sharpen it. And because it was £9 at the time, which was a lot of money, not many people bought them, but it's a lovely lawnmower to use.
Does it work?
It does work.
There it goes. That lovely English sound of a lawnmower with the full throttle, and a man thinking about a nice cool bottle of beer.